out of necessity to be seen and heard and valued for both sides of the coin of my identity. As the Desi girl on one side and as the Gaudi girl on the other, I identified with both. Because of my ignorance, to be very honest, I didn't have a media degree or a business degree, so I didn't really have the rules of engagement. I just made shit up, and a lot of it just happened to stick. And a lot of what did stick is what defines Anokhi's uniqueness. If I'd have been educated, I always look back at this and I say this, if I'd have been educated, I probably wouldn't have done a lot of the things that have put Anokhi on the map. It showcased pride for its blended identity instead of promoting secularism. Our goal was to bring all facets of our culture together on the mainstream stage rather than hide within the walls of our cultural fortress. I wanted to let us out and let them in. So there would be no longer this whole kind of ideology of us and them. We would be a we. Is finally over. That I can and will, therefore I did. That we're still relevant 20 years later. Oh my gosh, that was the 2009 Frida Pinto one, because we realized for the very first time the power of our media company. It was insane because we were the only company in Canada who were able to get Frida to come to an event during international awards season. And this was when she was like the most in-demand celebrity in the world. This was during the Slumdog Millionaire Awards domination. It was wild. I have two actually. One was in 2012 with Kim Kardashian. She was our cover. And then we also had one with Priyanka Chopra in 2013, and she was also our cover. So with the Kim one, because we were the first media company in North America to focus exclusively on her business brand when I interviewed her, rather than kind of talk about the stuff that everybody else was obsessing over, it really made us stand out as a media company. And Priyanka, because we were the first mainstream magazine in North America that she granted a cover story to, which is a testament to, truly how incredible she is as a woman, because her whole ideology is supporting women, and supporting women from her culture is an even bigger deal when really you're kind of going one foot into mainstream North America. She gave herself to Anokhi when she could have quite easily launched with Vogue. I'm telling you guys, when I look back at that, she put her community first and then went to conquer mainstream North America, which she did. Oh my gosh, that was our one and only wedding themed issue, where what we did is we put a South Asian model on the cover naked, wearing only a flower garland. It was pretty epic. No, it wasn't. We actually did a sex-themed issue, and this was going back 2006. We were far before our time, and I remember getting my ass royally served on the silver platter with that one. Oh my God, that was definitely our second issue, which had Jennifer Lopez on it. So picture this, guys. I went to New York to go get me Jennifer Lopez. What the fuck was I thinking? Oh my God, I was so innocent in those days, thinking I'd just fly out, knock on her door, and she'd be like, "When are we shooting, Raj?" I remember that I had to do something really big because the feedback I got when we launched the first issue of Anokhi was that it's just another Desi magazine. I asked my team because, I really needed to kind of make something big happen really, really fast to kind of differentiate ourselves. And, I said, who's the biggest star in the world right now? This was going back to 2003 and it was Jenny from the block. So I just knew that I had to get her. This was one of those times where my ignorance really paid dividends in a large way because I didn't know that I was aiming way too high for a magazine that had only been on newsstands for one issue. I mean, there's a longer story behind all of this, but really what happened was that we got her on our second cover. But not because I was trying to sell her on how fabulous Anokhi was. I actually sold her on how large her South Asian fan base was. And we all know this about Jennifer Lopez, that she values her fan base more than pretty much anything else. That's how we nailed the deal. She showed the South Asian community way back then, before any other mainstream celebrity was even looking at niche media, that we mattered. And that changed everything because that was the issue that allowed us to earn our name. By giving us permission to be all shades of Desi with no political, religious, or sexual bias getting in the way of human dignity. Actually, that I have a very selfish reason for why I push so hard. I'm actually not convinced that I'm good enough. For being so fucking lucky. I'm not convinced that it's all earned, and although people tell me that it is, I'm not sure. Sometimes I just feel that some of it has been given to me by accident and that one day the powers that be will say, oops, that was the wrong person, and some of it, not all of it, but some of it will disappear. I just hope that I get to keep my dignity if that ever does happen. Yes, and I don't think it's something that I'll ever overcome because I really want to always be able to hone in and stay as humble as I can. Fear for me acts as a positive mechanism for me to be able to accomplish that. Oh, that was definitely something that I made in a past life. That I've contributed to society in a way that has helped people lean into acceptance and dignity. And when your value proposition is in service like that, I feel that changes the energy of your auric field and makes you more worthy of the divine. Or at least I hope that's the case. That would be one of Anokhi's award shows, which garnered a documented media impressions count of 3.4 billion worldwide. I will never forget it. It is the 2016 event. And this is not because of me or even the brand that I and my team built. It really was because of the power of the global South Asian community and its coming of age. The fear that I cannot do what I envision because I have. Is your fear really that much more important than your dreams? That you're not willing to take a bet on yourself? You deserve greatness, so go get it.